Alright, listen up, because if you're diving into Ghoul RE, your choice of clan can make or break your experience. Whether you're rolling with the ghouls or siding with the CCG, the right clan gives you that extra edge from the start. But here's the deal, not all clans are created equal. Some are absolute game changers, while others, well, let's just say you'll be hitting that reroll button real fast. So today, we're ranking all the clans from best to worst, so you know exactly which ones to aim for. Now, if you're lucky enough to land one of the rare clans, congrats! You've basically won the lottery. These give insane stat boosts and unique abilities that can completely shift how you play. But if you end up with a more common one, don't worry, you can always re-roll and try again. In this video, we'll break down the top tier clans, the ones you might want to avoid, and the best strategies to maximize your chances of getting a powerhouse pick. Let's jump right in. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking clans in Ghoul RE. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. The clans in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, common clans. Alright, let's be real for a second, nobody wants to get stuck with a C-tier clan. I mean, you roll, you pray, and boom. You land on one of these completely useless, statless, no bonus giving surnames. Talk about disappointment. These clans are basically just there to remind you that RNG can be cruel. They have a super high drop rate, around 86% for regular ones, and a whopping 89% for ghoul clans. So yeah, the game really wants you to suffer through them. But don't worry, you're not alone in this struggle. Now, if you get one of these, the best thing to do, roll again. Immediately. No hesitation. These clans bring absolutely nothing to the table except a name that no one will even notice in battle. No speed boost, no extra damage, nothing cool. Just pure, unfiltered mediocrity. If you're trying to actually have fun and stand a chance in fights, trust me, you do not want to settle for this. Save up, get those rerolls, and pray to the RNG gods for something better. The clans in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Kamishiro and Sasaki. Alright, let's be real for a second. B-tier clans in Ghoul RE are like the off-brand cereal of the game. They're not the worst, but they're also not the ones you flex about. Still, if you're rocking a B-tier clan, at least you've got something going for you. Let's talk about Kamishiro and Sasaki, two clans that won't make you overpowered, but hey, they're better than nothing. First up, Kamishiro. If you like to tank a little more damage before getting wiped out, this might be your best bet. A simple plus 15 health increase doesn't sound like much, but in a close fight, that extra bit of durability can make the difference between clutching the win or respawning in shame. It's not game-changing, but it's a solid safety net, like having a slightly better insurance plan. Then there's Sasaki. This one gives you plus 15 SP regen, which means you'll be able to use your abilities just a little more often. Again, not mind-blowing, but if you're the kind of player who loves spamming skills, this can actually help in drawn-out fights. It's like having a slightly faster phone charger. Nothing crazy, but definitely useful when you're running low. So yeah, B-tier clans aren't flashy, but they're not completely useless either. The clans in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Fuguchi, Kirishima, Kutaru, and Takizawa. Alright, let's dive into the world of Ghoul RE and talk about the A-tier clans. Now, while these clans might not be the ultimate powerhouses, they still pack some solid buffs that can make your gameplay much smoother. If you're one of those players who wants a bit more than just the basics, these clans can offer that sweet spot where you get useful boosts without needing to go all in for the S tier. So let's take a look at the A tier options and see which one might be your best bet. First up, we've got Fuguchi. If you're the type who finds yourself struggling to keep your hunger in check, or you're always looking for a little more health in those tough battles, this clan's for you. Fuguchi gives you plus 5 max hunger and plus 10 health, which is super handy. You won't be running low on food as fast, and you'll be able to take a few more hits before going down. It's ideal for players who want to keep fighting longer and deal with fewer resource management headaches. Next, let's talk about Kirishima. This clan gives you plus 10 max hunger and plus 5 health, which is a nice balance. You get that little extra hunger boost, allowing you to stay in the game for longer without worrying about constantly refilling. While the health boost isn't as high as Fuguchi's, it still adds a solid chunk to your overall survivability. If you find yourself in a position where you're always running low on hunger, this clan can really keep you in the fight longer. Then there's Kootaroo, a great pick for players who like to stay healthy and have their SP regenerate just a little bit faster. With plus 10 health and plus 5 SP regen, this clan focuses on letting you keep your health up while slowly regenerating SP, so you can unleash those special moves when needed. If you're someone who likes the flexibility of having a little extra health and not worrying too much about your SP, Kootaroo might be the one to go for. And finally, we have Takizawa, which offers plus 5 health and plus 10 SP regen. This one's all about making sure you've got plenty of SP to use your abilities more frequently. If you're the kind of player who loves spamming those powerful moves, Takizawa's buffs will help you keep your SP bar filled up. The health boost isn't huge, but the SP regen is definitely a game changer in longer fights, especially when you need to keep casting those strong abilities. So, whether you're looking for more hunger management, health, or SP regeneration, the A-tier clans in Ghoul RE offer solid options to suit different playstyles. You won't be dominating the competition like with S-tier clans, but you'll definitely find yourself with useful buffs that make surviving and thriving in the game a lot more fun. Choose wisely and keep on hunting. The clans in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Arima, Kaneki, Yoshimura, and Suzuya. Alright, let's dive straight into it, because we're talking about the big guns in Ghoul RE today. If you're looking to dominate in combat and really feel like you're in control of the game, you want to know which clans pack the strongest punches. And no, we're not talking about those mid-tier clans that leave you wishing you picked something else. We're talking about S-tier clans, the ones that make you feel unstoppable. First up, let's talk about Arima. If you're the kind of player who loves to keep your SP regen on point, Arima is your go-to. With a plus 35 SP regen boost and a solid plus 15 to your health, you're going to be zipping through your abilities and staying healthy throughout the fight. That extra SP regen can make all the difference when you're in a tight spot, trust me. Now, if you're someone who likes to push your limits and go full throttle in the battle, Kaneki might be right up your alley. With an impressive plus 35 to max hunger and plus 15 to health, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. The higher hunger gives you a nice advantage, especially when you're dealing with intense battles where you need that extra edge to stay in the game longer. And then there's Yoshimura, the king of sustainability. With plus 35 max hunger and plus 35 health increase, Yoshimura isn't just about surviving, it's about enduring. You can go longer, hit harder, and keep up the pressure on your opponents for much longer. If you love to play the long game and outlast your enemies, Yoshimura's got your back. Finally, we've got Suzuya, who brings a balance of offense and defense to the table. With plus 15 SP regen and a hefty plus 35 health boost, Suzuya lets you keep up the fight while staying tough. Whether you're focusing on taking down opponents quickly or just staying alive during a long skirmish, Suzuya's stats make sure you're doing both in style. So, if you want to climb the ranks and make sure you've got the power to back up your skills, these S-tier clans are where it's at. Pick wisely and let the Ghoul RE battles begin. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.